Hey, is it possible somebody actually created a flamethrower robot dog? Or has somebody been playing around with AI again? I've got the answer to that heated mystery, plus answers on a couple other things that you guys are interested in. Like this picture that claims to show a two-color lobster, and this video that wants us to believe flying personal cars are now a reality. Hey guys, Bill here. You know, over the last couple of years, robot technology has been making a lot of progress. From the four-legged Spot Mini to Atlas, the human robot that can do all sorts of stuff, to Pepper, the cute little social robot with the happy face. The advancements have come a long way, and as usual, people like to invent all sorts of ways that they can be used. But what about this? A flamethrower robot dog. The video was sent in by Roger Ranger, who just wrote, "Hey Bill, is this for real?" Roger, you know, when it comes to technological developments, anything is possible. But in this particular case, I mean, wouldn't something like this be regulated? I mean, I don't know about you, but it looks pretty dangerous to me. So we better take a look. The first thing I did was take a closer look at the video. It starts off with somebody loading the machine up with what looks like gasoline. And then after this, we see the dog-like robot walking around during the day with what is supposed to be a flamethrower on its back. After a few seconds of this, the video switches to nighttime, and it looks like we are in a battlefield of some kind, or maybe a forest fire. I'm not really sure. The robot uses a laser beam, but what it uses it for, I'm not sure. Then on the soundtrack of the video, we hear that famous quote from Robert J. Oppenheimer. Here, listen to this.
"Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Now, after we hear that famous quote, the robot dog starts firing its flamethrower all over the place. Okay, well, that's about where the video ends. It doesn't go much further than that. So I have a question. Well, actually, I have a lot of questions. But the main question I have is, what do you think? Okay? Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go out. I want you to do research, do whatever you have to do to make up your own mind whether you think this video, the dog in and all that, is real. Or maybe somebody is, you know, using their newfound AI video skills to trick us out. Therefore, it's fake. Or the third option, which is we don't really have an answer, so it's unknown. Okay, so come up with an answer. Let the world know where you stand. I'll be right back with the official answer. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds, what do you say we take a look at a couple other items that you guys sent in? First up is this picture of what looks like a lobster that got painted up for an arts fair. The picture was sent in by Among Us, who wants to know if this is a real lobster. Among Us, you know, at first when I saw your picture, I really didn't want to get into it too deep because it looked like it was going to be one of those pictures where I was going to see a bunch of comments complaining, "Hey Bill, that one is just way too easy. I mean, fake, duh," right? So I was going to pass up on it, but just before I left, I decided to do a little reverse image lookup, and guess what? That thing is not fake, as in it's real. According to the National Geographic Society, this unusual two-color lobster was caught in the state of Maine in 2015 by an unknown fisherman. Nat Geo said it was very unusual, but not the first time a multicolored lobster had been found. So there you go. Next up is this video. It was sent in by Nabil Alkath and called "Go to Work in a Flying Car." Let's take a look. Nabil, as it turns out, this vehicle has nothing to do with a car as it has no wheels and can't be driven on the street. What it really is a giant drone, and yes, it is real. This is just a demonstration of the vehicle that is built in China. It's now being tested by the Chinese government to see if it's safe enough to start selling to the public. Okay, now that we got those eye-opening mysteries out of the way, I mean, did you like that flying car? That was pretty cool, right? The only thing that kind of worries me is, like, what happens when you get tens of thousands of people flying these things around? You don't know whether they've been drinking, they know what they're doing, they're texting. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter to me anyway, because you know why? I'm more of a jetpack kind of guy. I think jetpacks in the future are going to be more of the motorcycles of the personal flying machines. So I think I might feel more comfortable with that. But anyway, what do you say we get down to this, which is the official answer on that robot dog that happens to have a pretty nasty, powerful flamethrower right on its back that can be operated, I assume, remotely. You know, like you just push something on your phone. Let's see what it says here. I mean, it can't be real, right? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, if you are in the camp that said, no way, nobody would build this, this is fake, well, guess what? You are absolutely wrong. Because this flame-throwing dog is real. That's right. This flamethrower robot dog is for sale right now for anyone who is interested. It's built by a company that's called ThrowFlame, and the price is a mere $9,420. I mean, you can't buy a lot of computers for that. ThrowFlame is the oldest flamethrower manufacturer in the USA, and it has various models of flamethrowers, including this one, which is a drone flamethrower. According to Flamethrow, these machines are unregulated by law and can be purchased by anyone. And there is no background check. They're used mostly for helping control fires and other agricultural issues, but it's only a matter of time before it ends up in the hands of a bad guy in a movie somewhere, don't you think? Hey, don't go anywhere just yet. I still got to show you my favorite fake of the week. The picture was sent in by Beto Garcia and shows what is claimed to be a photo taken in 1930 as proof of the Hoagie, a legendary Hoggenfeld lock monster in Scotland. Now, in addition to the fact that a close examination by Snopes.com showed the mist-shaped faces in the photo of what obviously is an AI creation, the other thing of note here is that, well, guess what? There is no such thing as a Hoagie lock monster. Never been mentioned before. Somebody cooked this up. And guess what? That's what makes this picture so fake. It's funny! Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.